Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is DMAC, and today I'm looking at this Assa oval cylinder. This has got the Flexcore in it, which is a 5-pin there. I've got the key to this one somewhere, which will help us when we gut it and put it back together. But yeah, let's put him in the vise and get to picking. This has got, like I say, it's got the Flexcore in it, and it may look intimidating at first glance, but it is quite wide open. As long as we don't try and pick straight up, we pick a slight angle from that bottom right corner. I think if you don't do that, you get very small clicks. I think it's just got Assa barrels in it. They can bind up quite nicely, and you get some small clicks out of that. And if your pick isn't quite straight, you can snag on this zigzaggy warding at the top, so we just got to try and keep that pick angled over. We'll pop him in the vise. I'm just going to keep him up out the vise so the actuator at the back there can turn. That should do us. And I'm going to use this bottom of the keyway wrench in the top. It's a small little tension wrench, this one, and it does quite nicely to grab the top of the core there. So let's zoom you in a little bit and start picking. A small click on 3, 4, and a little one on 5. One's binding, and we've got a nice click on 1, and the core turned slightly. A little click on 2 with counter rotation. Definitely dealing with Assa barrel pins at the top. That was 3, a little bit of counter rotation. 4's binding. I didn't get a click, but I'm going to move on to 5. There's a small click on 5. Back to the beginning. That was 5 again. Yeah, we'll get lots of small clicks is what we're looking for to get this one open. Multiple clicks on each pin. So it's just a case of chipping away at each pin until we get that open. Relatively light tension as well. Okay, 2's binding. That was a click on 1. Two feels like it's binding, but even with light tension he's not moving, so I'm going to leave him alone and hope that something else in the back helps us out. 1 feels like a very high set pin. I'm not sure if he's set just yet. Okay, I'm not getting much at the moment, so I'm going to lighten up on the tension and just give each pin a little nudge. There we go. So 1, another click on 1, and we've got another slight rotation on the core. And there 2 seems to be giving me some counter rotation. That was a click on 2. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if that was 3 or 4, but it got us open. Let's zoom out again there. There we go. You can see the actuator at the back's turned there. I wasn't able to turn too far because we had him clamped up in the vise. Get the pinning tray down. Just going to try and find the key for this one to make gutting it a little bit easier. There we go, that one there. So yeah, you've got the 5 pins there. We've got low 2 and 3, and yeah, 1 very high set. Okay. So we'll be to open him up. We're just going to try and lever off this clip on the back without stabbing myself in the hand. These are very thick clips on these Assa ovals. I'll take a little bit of prying off. There we go. I've not found a graceful way of doing these. If you know a better way, do let me know. But they are quite tricky to get off without deforming them. Almost there now. There we go, he's off. So we should be able to get the core out. Just need to get rid of this actuator on the back there. And to do that, I need to take this second clip off. Like I say, there's not a graceful way to do this, unfortunately. Tricky little things to get off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this dangerous looking hook tool to try and help me open that up. There we go, I think we've got him off now. There we go, he's pinged off somewhere. I'll find him later. So we should be able to get this actuator out now. There we go. Okay, now we've got access to the back of the lock. I'm going to use a shim, so I've got some nice bent shims down here. They should do the job. Perhaps a little bit too bent, those ones. I'm going to treat myself to a new shim. Okay, there we go. I think we're all the way in. So I'll grab the follower. And there we go. Hopefully we'll be able to slide this core out now. Okay. So yeah, you can see on there, it's not a great deal of movement there needed on 2 and 3, but you can hopefully see the Assa barrel countermill in there, and that's what caused all those little clicks for us. Quite a few on this chamber 1, which is quite a high set pin. So we'll have a look inside, see what we got. And yeah, we're expected to have all barrels in here. And there we go, barrel in 1, barrel in 2, smaller barrel, small barrel in 3, 4, and a longer barrel in 5. So let's just lift this up so you can see. So there we've got the barrels at the top, the shorter barrels matched with the longer key pins there. These pins didn't need to be set too much there, but those barrels still caught in the counter milling. We've got a high set pin on 5 there, and a high set pin on 1. So there you go. That was the Assa Flexcore 5-pin cylinder. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.